Today is the day that marks 1 year since BoneLab was released. Now if you're just wondering if you should buy this game, yes, absolutely, go get it right now. But if you want to be buttered up like a biscuit and coaxed into getting it, like how a snake charmer coaxes a snake into getting in his hat, well, allow me to explain. Now what the hell is BoneLab? Well, if you're asking, why the hell did you click on this video? Come on. Jokes aside, BoneLab is a virtual reality game and is the sequel to another VR game called Boneworks. And these games are famous for having the most advanced physics simulation to ever exist in VR and possibly video game history. If you're like me, then you enjoy the freedom of sandbox games. You enjoy being given a whole bunch of tools to mess around with and come up with crazy ideas, and this game is perfect for that. If you're more into storytelling and campaign mode games, this might not be the game for you, as the story is only about 6 to 8 hours long. But if you are one of those people who are heavily into sandbox games, boy oh boy, BoneLab has a lot to offer. There's not a whole lot to the base game, but once you start downloading mods, oh boy, you are going to be adding hundreds of hours of playtime to this game. There are over 6,000 mods, not all of which are good. There's a lot of really bad ones, but that's not what matters. There's a lot of good ones. There's working cars, jeeps, vehicles, helicopters. Not to mention the countless NPC and weapon mods. There are hundreds of different weapon mods with weapons from different games, ranging from Fallout, Destiny, Call of Duty, Halo, you name it, there's probably a gun from it in this game. Some modders have even gone the extra mile by creating entire attachment systems for guns, so you can swap out sights, grips, lasers, whatever to your heart's content. You can attach weapons to each other, you can attach knives to make a bayonet or something, you can attach a RPG to a vehicle to make a mounted rocket launcher. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I'm literally showing you footage of crazy stuff that I've done in the past in the background footage right here, so if you're not convinced by my voice, be convinced by the video. It's insane. Also, countless explosive devices such as fragmentation grenades, flashbangs, rocket launchers, all kinds of stuff have been modded in by the BoneLab community. Oh, and a freaking Molotov cocktail? A working proximity mine? A working claymore with lasers? This game is quite literally the Gmod of virtual reality. Maybe you don't want to get this game because you don't want to play alone. I don't blame you. Well, I have good news for you. BoneLab Fusion is a multiplayer mod for BoneLab, and it doesn't require you to go through silly Discord servers and stuff. It's all hosted in-game. You literally use the in-game menus to get into a multiplayer game with your friends. You can even get together with your friends in BoneLab Fusion, start recording, and make some epic stories or have some team deathmatch or whatever. It's up to you. I will say that there's a few problems. I really don't like how short the story mode is for the game because it's so enjoyable, but it's so short. It ends so fast. Boneworks kind of had the same issue, but it wasn't nearly as bad. Half of the story campaign for BoneLab was basically just showing off avatars. Stress Level Zero are excellent storytellers, and I feel like they kind of missed the mark this time. However, if you're a content creator such as myself, then none of that really matters. Because trust me, trying to play a story game is really hard for me when it comes to making videos. BoneLab can run on a standalone Quest headset, so I'm sure your potato PC can run it just fine. Even on the lowest settings, this game looks phenomenal. The graphics are just beautiful, and they definitely beat almost every other VR title out there. When you chamber bullets into guns, you can actually see it go in. Look at that. That's the physical bullet going into the gun. And every time you shoot a bullet, the bullet actually flies out of the gun and you can physically catch it. What? The physics, the gunplay, the graphics, everything about this game is amazing. Except there has been a severe lack of updates. There's supposed to be an update coming out before the end of this year, but I don't know. The modding community really is keeping this game alive, and that is kind of a downside. That's a no-no, but it's a great game. You can get thousands of mods. I have like over 800 mods installed. I have a problem. So that's gonna be it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Lets me know you enjoy my videos. And if you enjoyed this like video essay review thingy or whatever I did here, let me know down in the comments, because I usually don't do stuff like this. This was completely unscripted, by the way. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, stay hydrated.